You know, they say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree, right now. Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy MJ here at MJ the Greatest on all platforms. Back with this week's episode. Huge shout out to y'all. You know I'm gonna do it every single time for the likes, the love, the subscribing, everything. Every way y'all show love, keep showing love. Thank you so much. But let's just get right into it, man. The title of today's episode is Climb That Mountain Now. I know I was just talking about trees, but that was just to kind of get y'all into the mindset of where I'm going with this, right? So, weirdly enough, this episode is kind of inspired by Quentin Tarantino a little bit. So basically, I heard this dope quote that he said. It's probably like 2 days ago, and it inspired me because he was talking to somebody, I think like another actress, or he's a director, but he was talking to like an actress. And he was just talking to her about his story and how he came up and everything, and how he started. I think he started being like actually going to direct when he was like around like 30 or maybe later, something like that. Y'all can fact check that, but he started late, late. And basically what he said is he was like, he's the kind of person that he likes climbing mountains, right? He likes climbing mountains, and he didn't want to climb hills anymore, because anybody could climb a hill, right? Anybody can climb a mountain too, but the point of it is, if you want to climb Mount Everest, start today. Don't start in 10 years, don't start in 5 years, don't start next week, don't try to wait for and this is also a continuation from my last video. Something I said is, there's never going to be a perfect time. It's never going to be a perfect day. It's never going to be the perfect conditions. The longer you wait around for that, the longer you waiting to get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And so when Tarantino said that, I was just like, damn, I love that so much, because it's like, start climbing that mountain now. I have a clothing brand. I've been doing clothing for 5 years. I just ended my last brand. I'm launching my new brand in the beginning of 2026. But of course, it's not like it's not something that's just like easy, right? Like, I don't want to say easy. I know I'm good at it, but I don't want to say easy, right? Because I had to work. I had to go through days of not knowing. I had to go through all of the processes. But the thing is, I started. The point is just to start. It's going to be hard. When you start anything, it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? But if you start now, think of the progress that you'll make over 5 years, right? So that was like my intro quote, right? It's like, they say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, but the second best time to do it is right now. Because the longer you wait, the longer that tree is not going to be, that seed is not going to be in the ground. It's just going to be in your hand. So you want to plant that seed as early as possible, because all you got to do is water it a little bit each and every day, and it's going to grow. It's inevitable. Like I also said in my last video, it's like, if you take one step, that's still like, you can stack that one step until it's 10,000 steps. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. So it's like, when he said that quote, I don't know, I get so inspired by other creatives and people who are like doing the things that like I wish to do, because I know all in all, like, we're all the same. Like, our inputs are all different, so of course our outputs are going to be different, right? But like, the journey, it's all the same. Like, if you look at any person that's like famous, got a claim, doing something that you want to do on like a massive level, they all had to go through the same process, right? Start, maybe nobody believes in you, maybe you get a break, but then nothing comes for a while after that. You keep going, people doubting you. And let's talk about that. This video is also so good because it's like, it hit so personally home for me, because like my video, if you haven't watched my video about uncomfortable conversations, definitely go watch that, because I'm still having them to this day, right? I'm still having those conversations with like family members, and mostly family members of just like, what are you doing? What's this? What's that? Where are you at? Where are you doing that? And it's like, I had to explain to him. And I finally just told him plain as day. I didn't sugarcoat it. I didn't try to laugh it off or make a joke about it. I just told him plain as day. I got to climb the mountain now. I'm not waiting 5 years. I'm not waiting 10 years to be like, okay, I saved up the money. Now I can go. It's like, it doesn't work that way. I had to explain to him, like, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't. I would rather put all my energy, all my effort, all my youth, all my energy into my dreams right now and see where that takes me than to wait 5 or 10 years and be like, well, now's the time. It's like, no, now. Now is the time. I'm climbing the mountain now. So when I can look back in 5 and 10 years, I'm going to be like, damn, I'm so glad I didn't listen to them. I'm so glad I did not listen to you. I'm so glad I trusted and believed in myself, because that's truly all you really need. You know, it's like Nas say, it's like born alone, die alone. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, now I love all my family and my close friends. I love y'all. Even you watching this, I love you. But you got to believe in yourself more than anybody believes in you. Don't wait for nobody to tell you you're great. Don't wait for nobody to tell you you dope. Don't wait for nobody to tell you to go. You got to go. Because you know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't know what you're doing when they not watching you. When you're not posting on your IG story, they got no clue what you up to. But you know. You know the work that you putting in. When you're not posting your workout routine, you know that you still hit the gym that day. You know. So you got to be the one to do it. And anybody that's trying to stop you, pull you back, deter them, block them out. And the thing is, you can do it with grace. You can do it with love. Because I still love my family. But now I just know, like, okay, you're one of those kind of people. Family or not, blood or not, you're one of those kind of people. Because you only see the world in your own one way, you want me to see it that way too. No, I'm not. And once I tell you this to your face, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I said it once, and that's what it is. I'm climbing the mountain right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want y'all to take away from this episode. Whatever you want to start, whatever you want to do, there's no perfect day. It's a nice ass day out right now. So if you thought about starting today would be a good day. But it's no perfect day, right? It's no perfect conditions. It's no perfect weather. It's right now. Damn, this is blew my mind. I'm like a ladybug just like flew in here. But another thing, and I don't want to turn this into like too personal or take this like in a bad way, but so I was just talking. I was literally like an hour ago, y'all. I was just talking to my grandma, and she has cancer, but she's doing great. She's doing fine. She's not in the hospital or anything. She's actually whooping this ass, right? She's beat it before, but it's one of those, things that, can creep back up. So, she's a trooper though. She's fighting. And what she said to me, she was like, I have to let my family know that, she had the cancer. She didn't want to keep that a secret from us, because the sooner that she can inform us about it, the earlier that we can make sure that we're good and we can pre-check ourselves, and that we can earlier, that we basically can have the momentum or the prior knowledge to know, okay, if that may be something that might run in the family or something like that, we can take these preventative measures today. We can start doing that now, so that when we get to down the age, when we get to that point in time, that won't be something we have to deal with, right? So even that like real life example of like, the sooner you know, the sooner you start, the better, right? The sooner you have the information to be able to go, it's like the better, right? And so I know it's like certain things, I see certain things get said to me, and I know it's like this got said to me at this specific time for a reason, right? A lot of the things that y'all be thinking are coincidences are not coincidences, y'all. I actually stopped believing in the word coincidence a long time ago, because it's not real. Like, it's this world, this universe that we live in, it's such a magical place. None of those things that you see, it's not a coincidence. When you see the angel numbers, it's not a coincidence. When you run into somebody that you haven't seen, it's not a coincidence. When you start, it's not a coincidence. It's what was supposed to happen, right? Now obviously we all got free will and we can change and do these things, but a lot of it is inevitable. A lot of it is inevitable, just like it's inevitable that you will get to where you're going if you just start. Because guess what? If you start, you can at least say, hey, I like this. I want to keep going. Or you can start and say, you know what? I don't really like that. I don't want to do that no more. Now I can pivot to something else I want to try. Or you can say, I started that. It was hard, but guess what? I'm going to keep going because I did it that one time. And now I know I can keep going. Like, I don't know if I did tell y'all, like a couple videos ago, I started doing stand-up comedy. So I don't really talk that much about that. I haven't talked that much about that on my channel, but like I love comedy. And it was never something, again, y'all, this was never something I planned on doing, thought I was doing. But like one of my best friends, like my best friend Phil, he's like super spontaneous. But like I love that about him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll call me to come do something and I'll just be like, so we end up at a comedy show. It's an open mic night. And he's like, yeah, come on, let's go up. And I'm like, no, I'm not going up. Like, I'll do things, but like, I like being prepared, right? Especially if I'm gonna go like public speak. These like stuff like this, like I don't have to prepare anything or speech because like it's just me talking to y'all. But for that, like if I'm gonna perform, I want to have something, you know what I'm saying? So that week he went up, he did a minute, and you know, I was like, he inspired me. So I'm like, okay, bet we're gonna come back next week. So the next week I went and I did a minute, and that was when I told you guys. And so now I've been on stage 4 times now so far. And this last time, y'all, I had to do 5 minutes. I was only prepared to do 1. I had to do 5 minutes, but I was only prepared to do 1. And I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I knew I wasn't gonna back down. I knew I was gonna go up there and do my best, and I did 4 minutes and 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody time me just so I'll know for myself. But like, all in that is saying is like, you gotta go. You gotta go for it. It's never gonna be a perfect time. I know y'all probably tired of me saying this by now, but it's never gonna be a perfect time. It's never gonna be a perfect day. It's never gonna be perfect weather. It's always right now. Whenever you decide to start, that's the perfect day. But don't be one of them people that like one little thing come up and you be like, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Do it now. Climb the mountain now. Start climbing the mountain now, because by the time you get to the point where you think, oh, I'm ready now, you're going to be exhausted. You're going to be tired. You ain't going to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I did my best to not jump around and just kind of give y'all the direct messages that I want to give y'all today. But that's pretty much all I got. I'm still working on the book. That's coming together perfectly. Clothing is coming together perfectly. I'm working on a rollout for that right now. I'm working with one of my other good friends on that because I just want that to come out, you know, chef's kiss. Not perfect, but just up to, you know, my vision, right? Like, execute your vision. Don't execute anybody else's vision. You're going to get a lot of input when you're doing something new, but execute your vision, right? Because that's the one the world needs. Nobody else can be you better than you. So we need you to execute your vision, right? But that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Catch me next week. I'm back with a new episode each and every week. Peace. Catch y'all next week.